Hello, welcome back. Now, today's redstone device is, well, more unique than anything else. It is to help in group decisions. What you would do, well, say have your debate place right here. That's the scoreboard. Perhaps this is yes, this is no. And you do also decide all sorts of stuff. Just a small thing to make Minecraft a bit more diplomatic. I think that's what I'm looking for. Anyhow, on to the build. Now, this consists of, I'm going to say 5 different components. One, you have, well, the thing that actually records the vote. Reset, scoreboard, and the counter. What number 5? Okay, I don't know where I got 5 from, but we'll go with that anyway. Now, yes, this is expandable, and just so you know, each one of these pistons here is 1 vote. Okay? I would suggest having 1 piston per person in your group. No, let's get on to the tutorial. Now, to build that, we shall start with this part right here. I mean, I had to come up with a name. What you do? 3 blocks likewise. Button. Very simple, very easy. Behind each block with a button on it. Base one block below, redstone dust on top. Sticky pistons, any random block. Repeaters running out of those blocks. Running into more sticky pistons with redstone blocks on them. Now, this is where things start to get a bit confusing. This will go towards this next part will be for this lower part here. What you go and do is place 2 blocks, place a block right here, repeater running out of that block, checking if I got stuff right. Yes, I do. Don't fall, for one. Have that repeater run into a block, redstone torch right there, that should depower immediately. Which then goes into 4 blocks right here, dust, repeater, dust. Right? Yep, that is correct. Next up, place a redstone torch right there. Okay, I'll just roll with it. Go 2 blocks below that torch. Gotta check one thing. Okay. Place a block there. Block there. I apologize, I am incorrect. Repeater there. Running into a block. Which has a sticky piston below that, with a repeater running out of that. Place a block right there. Wait a second. Put this on 2 ticks. Torch right there. Then it's just called a line. There's a line of blocks as far as the eye can see, however far you want. Just place redstone dust on top of it. Every time the signal runs out, there's a repeater. And that is that part done. Moving on. Up next, every other block, starting right here, place 1 block coming out. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. I'll be right back. Remember when I said places that when you run out of signal, if you have to place a block right there and it's right next, just move it 1 back. It makes building this much more easier. Anyhow, back to building. Once you have this pattern done, place repeaters on each and every single block. Then, block right there, another line of blocks. Going up to there, with repeaters every other block, and it should be come parallel to these repeaters here, thus locking them. Then all you have to do is place redstone dust, connecting every single repeater. Make sure all of these are on 0 on 1 tick. Now, for every time you have a repeater here, you must place a repeater on the corresponding side, or else it'll just all not work. Next, where there is redstone, place a sticky piston right here. This will decide how many people can actually vote. Then place redstone blocks on these pistons. Next, once you have all that done, grab your lamps and just create a nice big long row. Ending with this last piston. Now, what should happen when you press this button, I'll be right back. Yeah, I forgot one key part. Yeah, may want a bit of redstone dust right there to connect your input. Sorry. But now, hopefully when you press this button, that piston will fire, and every time after, another piston will fire. Why is it only every other? I'll be right back. Okay, I forgot one key part. Make sure that these 2 repeaters here are on 2 ticks. It may help in the future. Now, every time this button is hit, another vote is recorded. Now, and this part is optional if you want, but if you want these lamps in between to also light up, just copy what I shall do next. What you have to go and do, place a block right here in relation to this piston, and just copy that all the way down with a block one up next to this piston here. Once you have that done, and you have something that looks at least similar to this, go on top, place a redstone torch on every single block. On each lamp, place any good old block, and on top of every torch, a block. Once you have that finished, what you're going to go and do is put redstone dust on each and single block you have there. Now, for that repeater setup you have here, all you have to do is place a block where the lamp would be. That's all you do. Next, what you go and do is copy all of this, starting from this point here. Well, from this point here I'll say. Copy all this down, up, what was it? Next, what you go and do is you take this and you do it again 4 blocks further up. I shall meet you back when I have finished all of that. Okay, once you have all of that raised up 4 blocks. Oh, I forgot the redstone. Now we begin the last part, which is this side's output. Yes, it is a bit different, but it had to be because it's going to a different location, and yeah. What you go and do, you do not put a block there. Instead you put one right here, with that going into a repeater. Then block right there, redstone torch, with blocks in redstone dust like so. Place it, block in redstone right there, right, repeater. Running it into another block, another repeater, 2 ticks, up right back. Small error in building. This has to be 1 block further up. After that, you do a piston facing upward, block on top, block, piston, 2 ticks. What? redstone torch. Place block it and redstone right there. Not a button there. Place a block right there, bit of redstone. With a redstone torch right there. Test it. And it is working. So, on to the last and final part. Also, just for a bit of decorative detail, at a ring of blocks, it does tend to help the aesthetic look just a bit. And last but not least, go 3 blocks out, grab yourself a lever, place that right there, have blocks running out and down, you also will want to grab a sticky piston right there. What was the other place? Just right there. Okay. Place a sticky piston right there. Block below it. Place a block like so. Redstone torch. Block. Repeater. Blocks running out. To right here. Place a redstone torch like so. Shut up, Cortana. And redstone dust. That is how you set up the bottom to reset this entire scoreboard. So it's just not, so you don't have to manually go in and destroy and replace every single repeater. As for the top part, it is a bit different. Go ahead, grab your trusty old slab. Hopefully not dropping it. I'll just grab temporary blocks here. Place your slabs so that they run in this kind of fashion. Place redstone on top. And don't use wool, use iron blocks, Kevin. Place blocks right here. Repeater. Only using repeaters, no redstone dust. Place those right there until you hit that block right there. Place a redstone torch on top. Also, just right that repeater, connect that. You can get rid of those. Going back over here. Grab one last repeater. Place it right there. I've got one key element. This. Place this plug right here. Redstone torch. Reset this repeater manually. And if I am correct, those two lamps should light up. They will always remain lit. That's okay. Press this button. I'll hit it a few times. Same over here. I see the top has one clearly. The vote has been revealed. Yay, yay, yay. Hit this lever. Clears the board. Flick it again. Is ready to be used. Well, that is all I have for today. Until next time.